Hello, Accelerated Math 7-8 students. Sorry for the late video. I've been in meetings and just got done. We are going to work on, and my camera's not showing. Okay, we're going to work on a lesson on volume, and we'll find that on page 48 of my comp book. So here we are, and our goal for today is we will practice finding the volume of right prisms. Okay. Question: how is volume different than surface area? Okay, that one should be pretty easy to you. Things to remember. Okay, volume is multiplying the length, the width, and the height. So length times width times height. When you find the volume of a prism, you must find the area of the base first, which is length times width, and then multiply it by the height. And what that does is it gives you the three dimensions. And so you guys are used to the volume formula being V equals length times width times height. But now that we're in 7th grade and we're working specifically with prisms, prisms have very specific bases. And so what you have to do is you have to find the area of the base and then multiply it by the height. So the formula that I want you to be using from here on out is V equals base times height. And let me explain that a little bit further. So that means the volume equals the area of the base times the height. And so basically, before I show you the actual practice one, I want to draw one for you so that you can see what I'm talking about. So if we have right prisms, we're going to say that this is a rectangle, okay, and this is what makes it a prism, correct? And so what you have to do when you see a prism that looks like this is you have to identify what the base is. The base is usually the face that is facing you. So what shape is this face right here? If you said a rectangle, you are correct. So what you are going to do is you are going to find the area of a rectangle, and you know that. So the area of a rectangle is length times width, but we're calling it the area of the base. This is the base right here. So if you had a triangular prism, which happens to look like this, okay, what is this face right here? That is a triangle. So we would call this a triangular prism or triangle, right? And so you would find the area of the triangle, which is the base, okay? And so area of the base on this one is length times width. The area of the base on this one is half of length times width, right? And then the last step for finding volume is that you have to multiply it by the height. Now some of you are going, well, what's the height? The height is how long the prism is. So this right here is considered the height. So this right here is the base, so that's the big B. This right here is the height. So that tells you how long the prism is. So again, this is the big B because that's the triangle. This right here is the height. Okay? So that's what we're doing in 7th grade when you're learning volume. Volume's a little bit different in 6th grade because in 6th grade you just do length times width times height. In 7th grade, you're working with V equals big B times H, and the big B stands for the area of the base. Okay? So there's one challenge problem. I'm not going to help you with it. I, again, want you to try it all on your own, and then we'll work on it together in class when you get here. But this is what it says. Lawrence poured 27 328 thousandths liters of water into a right rectangular prism-shaped tank. So think of a fish tank. The base of the tank is 40 centimeters by 28 centimeters. When he finished pouring the water, the tank was 2/3 full. So your job is to tell me how much water he put in there. Okay, that's your job. How much water did he put in there? No, sorry. How much is the tank? Sorry. What is the volume of the tank? Because it tells you how much water he put in there right there. So I want the volume of the tank. So again, you're finding the volume of the tank. Lawrence poured 27 328 thousandths liters of water into a right rectangular prism-shaped tank. The base of the tank, notice I said base of the tank is 40 centimeters by 28 centimeters, When you finished pouring the water, the tank was 2/3 full. So this amount right here equals 2/3. So your job is to figure out what 3/3 would be. So what is the total volume of the tank? Okay? All right, so give it a try. If you don't understand, we will work together in class on it. But I did notice a lot of you are not even trying, so I need you to be trying, and that's one of the things I'm going to be checking for. Okay? So remember, how do you find volume in 7th grade standards? Volume equals the area of the base times the height. Okay? Going back to our goal for today is today we will practice finding the volume of right prisms. That's what we're going to be doing in class. Okay? And then your question, how is volume different than surface area? Hopefully you guys have got this. Okay? So playing with volume tomorrow. All right, my dears, that's it. Thanks for your patience, and I'll see you then. Bye.